Alright guys, I'm in a video frame of mind. We're too busy the last few days, but there's the deck from that Husqvarna, and it's obviously a replacement deck. They took a Craftsman deck and a brake one, no less. They had the brakes disengaged and used the springs to which ain't really a bad idea. We might wind up doing it ourselves to hold the tension on the belt. But we were busy. There's the hydro from it. I'm going to switch the tires over because they're in better shape than the donor. Let's see. That was the donor for the hydro. It was one of them green Craftsman LT1000s I had down there. It had an opposed twin brake. Remember the one with the valve seat that popped out? That one. Took the engine off it. And the hydro on all the linkages donated it to the little guy. Carburetor's still screwed up, pissing Dad off, but still won't idle. But it runs and moves now. So buffed it out, got all that guy's foot streaks off it. I gotta get the amp meter out and wipe that out. But the engine full throttle runs good. You can see. Sure looks better. There's the hood and the top of the engine. Turned out there was live mouse and the dead one after I cranked it over in that opposed twin because I hadn't started it so long. So killed one at least. And sold that bagger LT1000, and that's what came. We wound up going to the lady's house, and because she had nobody to help her move them. So 2 tractors, and they're pretty beat to hell. There we go. This one they were using for parts, I guess. That bolt's missing. I don't know if they've blown up or not, but they got their resident mouse. Hopefully it isn't blown up. Got a lot of parts they gave us, probably the carburetors in there. But Lord willing, if the engine's run. This one's missing the deck, but I got a deck. And this one was the one they were using to mow. I don't know how, but yeah. Dad didn't give them much for the trades, obviously. Yeah, I got a bunch of spare decks, so hopefully I got a deck for this guy. And their driveway was so bad that you can see the mud bog in the. I almost had to put it in four-wheel drive. It was dragging me down. So here's an update there. And we're thinking about taking that engine with the valve seat, putting it in this one, because Dad thinks he's gonna pop it off and see if I didn't peen it over good enough, which I think I did, because it hasn't been an issue since. But if not, that would at least get this thing running. So we'll have to see what happens there. Gotta strip this one. That was the one out of this LT. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that John Deere now, but because the donor engine, I never checked it out good, and it didn't have a lot of oil when I took it out. So guess what? It leaks like a sieve. And it's such an oddball machine that I don't have a bolt to put on there, so I can't get nothing to bolt on. So I can't even tell if the hydro's any good. So, yep, we'll see. We gotta clean this all up. Got a lot of parts to throw back. I gotta put my wheel hubs back in stock. I'm gonna keep them, most likely. Fender. Yeah, a lot of junk I gotta clean up. Not all junk, of course. There's a lot of that mule drive I brought up just to mock up for the Suburbans when Dad was fixing it. I figured, well, this way you can see if it's too tight or not. And got all these pigs running, except for that big GT wouldn't start. It's probably got a mouse in it too now. But started to move them tighter. Had the John Deere out and clean the yard up, so. And sign of spring, all these chipmunks are out. Got them all over. Alright guys, I gotta get to work. Catch you later.